Many people tend to think of mental illness as an adult problem, but it can strike children as well.
Yeah, about 1 in 5 kids suffers from a mental disorder, but the symptoms are often missed or mistaken for something else. Stephanie Bergman finds out more about the red flags every parent should watch for.
The terrible twos took on new meaning for some parents whose toddler seemed out of control.
He was the one that would go 4 or 5 days no sleep, absolutely none.
His older brother and sister also prone to fits of rage.
A lot worse than a normal child throwing a fit, and it would last for hours and hours and hours.
The 8-year-old can go anywhere from punching holes into the wall, beating up her brothers and sisters.
And nothing the parents did, from punishing the kids to rewarding them, seemed to help until they turned to this man. Dr. Mwenda Yasa is a psychiatrist. He diagnosed all 3 children with bipolar disorder, once thought to only affect adults.
What we're finding now is that, mental illness can be sporadic. It can happen to anybody, in any of us. You don't have to have the genes for it.
It's a growing awareness that even young children can suffer depression, anxiety, even schizophrenia.
I asked them if he could be hospitalized at 3 years old.
Melissa Henry has been dealing with her son's mental illness since he was a baby, while other children learn to crawl and explore.
He wanted to throw things at people and he wanted to hit them.
As Christopher got bigger, so did his aggression, even hurting family pets.
Yeah, we had a hermit crab and he pulled it out of its shell and cut it into about 16 pieces.
What she suspected was antisocial. Doctors and teachers often blamed on bad parenting. Now, at the age of 8 and under the care of Dr. Yasa, Christopher has been hospitalized since November for psychotic behavior.
He had done things like almost run in front of cars, verbalizing things about wanting to harm himself, wanting to kill his mom, things that you'd not hear from an 8-year-old.
Clearly, that kind of violent or bizarre behavior is a warning sign the child needs professional help. But there are many other red flags easily overlooked. After all, every child acts withdrawn from time to time or throws a fit. So when is that considered a symptom of mental illness? Experts say look for behavior that's unusually intense or frequent, inappropriate for a child's age, and affecting his schoolwork and friendships. In the case of the Johnsons, all 3 children were put on daily medication. That was 2 years ago.
The youngest one wasn't even talking. Now he's talking and more social. She's doing a lot better in school. She's able to get good grades.
But using drugs on kids is still controversial. For these parents, it was a lifesaver.
We went from not being able to go into public at whatsoever to being able to go in public now.
It's not
going to get better,
on
yeah.
its own. They don't outgrow it. It's a lifetime deal.
And doctors say the earlier mental illness sets in, the worse its prognosis.